Welcome to our Baggage 47 video series. This particular video will show you how to edit your pages in your website. If you need to add text or change text, or if you want to add a picture to your website, this video will show you how to do that. First thing you have to do is to log into your site. Go up to your bar and put in your website address and go to your website, and we're going to use the Arlington Arena Center as our example. Here is the website for that particular company, and we go /WP-admin. Okay, this will bring us up to a login screen where we will put in the login information for the website. What we will do first is put in the username, and then our password. You will have received a password in your email, so you will know what your particular password is. You log in, and you will be seeing the back side of your website. Notice here, when you're logged in, you have this brown area up at the top. It'll have your name over here, and this is how you would log out if you wanted to log out of it. Over here, you can visit the site itself simply by going right there, and it'll take you back and you can look at the site and see how your changes look. Now go to the dashboard, and we are going to show you how to make changes. Let's go back first of all to the site itself. Let's say we wanted to make some changes in this text here or in the picture right here. Let's look at first of all the text. Again, go to the dashboard and then go down to pages. Pages and post are very much the same. In this particular site, you will only be using pages. Okay, so you go to pages, all pages, and here's a list of the pages that's in the website. The page that we just looked at is called Home, and so we go to the Edit button. There are several choices here. A quick edit simply takes you to this screen, and you can make some quick changes and then hit update, and the changes are made. So let's go back and look at all the pages and just go down to a edit button, which brings us to this particular screen where we can do the changes. You'll notice that this up here is the name of the page, which is going to show up in your menu bar, and also it'll show up as you look at the pages. Here are the different words and so forth that you can change. You notice it's just like a regular word processor right here. And if you want to make a change, you can come in here just like a word processor and make the change. Let's just say I wanted to add on here some words. I'll just say test run. Now, when I type this in, obviously it's not on the website yet. However, if I hit the update button, it would then be on the website, and we'll do that in just a moment. Over here, it's like any word processor. You have all these different options up here that you can do. And once you make those options, then you can go here and update the site, or you could preview the changes. Over here is the status of this page. The status of the page is published. If you wanted to take it offline, you'd go down to draft. Obviously, you don't want to do that because it's the front page of your website. So these things over here, typically you will not need to worry about. All you need to worry about is just this right here and making your changes. There is one particular thing that you need to know, and that is if you are typing down here, let's say I want to type some more info. Okay, notice that it has a double space here. If I go back and delete that, it comes up here like this. But suppose I only wanted it to have one space. I would hold my shift key, which I'm doing now, and I press enter, and then it only goes down to a single space or one space in between. So that's a little thing you need to remember whenever you're doing this. If you want it to go one space, hold your shift key down. If you don't, it'll go two spaces. Now, I'm going to temporarily put these changes on here live so you can see. First thing you do, you just go here after you make your changes and you say update. Now the pages can be looked at on the site itself, and you can tell whether or not you've made the change. Look at this. Here's your one we just typed in, and here's the other we just typed in. A little shortcut, instead of going up here in the dashboard and so forth, you can go right here when you're logged in and say edit. And that takes you back to this screen we were just on, and we can erase that. And then we can erase this and say update. And we are going to be back. We can go to view page up here or here and get back to it quickly. And you can see that that erased the information that we had just put on. So I'm going to hit edit again. And notice there's a picture here in this. What you can do to edit the picture is you go here. Now this red button here deletes the image. This one lets you edit it. So you could go here and you can make it go left, center, right. It justifies the picture. You can make the size of it different sizes. And then once you get the picture updated, you just hit update, and then it will update your picture. Now, if you were going to add a picture into here and you didn't have one, you can go to add media. You can select a picture from your library on your computer. You can just go to it, pick it out, select something, and say choose, and then it would upload that to your library, where you could then put it into your site. We have media files, and here's the pictures that's already updated already uploaded rather into the site. You could put one of these pictures anywhere you wanted to, and still be, you can select one and then say insert into page, and it would put that picture into the page, and you can see there it is in the page. Wherever your cursor was is where it would go. You can move it around different places. You could put it over here. You could do this, and then of course, as we said a minute ago, you can always come up here and say right, left, whatever, update, and now you see the picture is over on the right as you see it there. Now, this will save your draft. And the thing about it is, if we want to get this back the way it was before we started editing, maybe we messed up or something, we just simply go back up here, say to the site, and it's going to say, are you sure you want to leave the page? The changes you made will be lost. Well, I want them to be lost because I don't want them to stay on to do that. So I would say leave page. If you want to keep the changes, before you do this, you would need to say update. So I'm going to leave page, and then I'll go back to my front. You see it's still the same as it was. It did not change it in any way. So I would go here, and you see I have it back like it was. Now, if you're in the middle of something and you're typing it and you do not have time to finish it before you want to publish it, it will save your draft. It'll tell you the last time it was saved it. You can then be sure that it would be saved. anytime that you leave the page and it's not saved, it will let you know. Now this up here is another thing that happens sometimes when you have a couple of different saves of the post. Here we can say view the auto save, which would be what it was before. And you can either restore that or you can go back to the previous one. And you know what we were doing a while ago, we were looking at all those and we don't want those, so we're going to say you know, we're not going to keep them. If you restore the revision, that means that what you had before would be revised. We'll go back to view site because this is what we wanted right here. Okay. And if we go back to dashboard, there again, we could go to pages, and we can go here again to any of these pages. This is the home one. We can go back and look at it again. And you would see that we still have the same things in it that we have here. You could update to get rid of that autosave if that bugs you. All right, then we go down here to visit site and you see that it's still the same as it was. Okay, now in order to edit other pages, you would do the same thing. You would go here to pages and just select the page that you want to. Let's say you want to edit field rentals. You go into there. You can edit this information right here. Now, we'll go ahead and add a couple of things in here. You notice here we've got a email address here, and you can easily do that. You select that, the email address, and you go up here to this and you say mail to : and then the email address, and then that will put a link to their email address. Or if it was a website, you can do the same thing. Go here and just put the HTTP / all the way across to that, and it would then be highlighted like this, and whenever they click on it, it'll go to that website. So that's just another little thing that you might want to remember. Okay, so if I want to go back to some other pages, I would just go here, download forms. Now this right here is something you don't need to change at all. This is what puts the nice little plug-in in there. So if you need to make a change to that, please let us do that rather than you trying to do it. The forms are over here, and you notice that there's a lot of stuff here that a little bit different look. So please do not mess with any of this stuff right here. Just stay on the pages and do those changes, and let us do the other changes that you might need, because it is easy to mess up your website and you don't want to do that. Hopefully this will help you to make your changes to your text that's on your website. One other thing is, sometimes you see text that's over here. You will need to let us handle this because it's into the coding a little bit more, and so please let us handle that. Also, you know, you can do the top part of this up in here, but let us handle anything to do with this, because it has what's called as a short code here. You see, we put the map in. You can do this right here and change that, no problem. But this right here is your contact form, so please do not make any changes. That's what's called a short code, and you have to change that from within the plugin. So just let us handle that, and I believe that should take care of it. If you have any other questions about what to do or how to do this, please let us know, and we'll be glad to answer that for you. This is Morris Watson with Baggies 47. We hope that this short video will give you the training needed to make the changes you would like to make on your website. And we thank you very much.